News broke today that Republicans are going to try to pull off a magic trick. I'm referring, of course, to the news that Trump is said to be planning to accept a luxury 747 from Qatar in order to use as the new Air Force One. While that does raise a hefty amount of ethical questions, that's not the magic trick I'm talking about. The magic trick I'm referring to is that the Republicans who have been telling us, the American taxpayers, for months that Doggy is finding all this waste, fraud, and abuse, and the government spends too much money, and we need to reduce the size of the federal workforce, they're about to try to convince us now that it would be a really great idea if you and I and every other American taxpayer would fund a brand new toy for Donald Trump to use after he leaves office. But Joe, what do you mean? The 747 is going to be a donation according to reporting. How is it going to cost American taxpayers anything? Well, in order to make any plane safe and functional to be used as Air Force One for the President of the United States, that's going to require an immense retrofit. Communications upgrades, the ability to refuel mid-air, countermeasures to defend against attacks, and being able to withstand nuclear fallout due to a nuclear attack. None of these things come standard from Boeing. To retrofit a 747 is going to cost an immense amount of money, all of which will be at our expense. And after Trump leaves office, we're getting conflicting reports about what happens next with the plane. A couple of sources says that it will be donated to the Trump Library. But that same source, the New York Times, is also reporting that Mr. Trump's own private plane, known as Trump Force One, is an older 757 jet that first flew in the early 1990s and was then used by the Microsoft co-founder Paul Allen. Trump bought it in 2011, and the Qatari jet, if Mr. Trump continued flying it after leaving office, would give him a substantially newer plane for his own use. We all know Trump's personality. We all know his shallowness, his materialism. Do you think there is any chance on God's green earth that he doesn't use that 747 any chance he gets after he leaves office? Call me old-fashioned, call me a socialist, but I'd rather have my tax dollars go to ensure that kids don't go hungry at school rather than making sure that Donald Trump has a brand new shiny toy to go to his golf course in. So here's my message to Republicans. If you accept the 747 as a gift and you retrofit it to make it safe to carry the President of the United States, that's no longer your plane. That's mine. And Donald Trump can't have it.